Okay, so today we'll move ahead. So, what is emotional surfing? Learn how to ride the wave. Okay, so first you need to notice how you feel. Then you name the emotion, whatever emotion you're feeling, you name that emotion. What words describe it? Okay, so for example, fear, anxiety, sadness, happiness, whatever. Now accept that emotion. What prompted it? Just let the feeling be. You have to think the reason and accept this emotion. Okay. Then you have to investigate how intense is it, how are you breathing, how you feel inside your body, and then release the judgments of struggles with thoughts. Breathe deeply. Okay. Whatever judgments you're making because of your struggles with your thoughts. Okay. So release those judgments. Keep releasing. Align them to release. And then again feel now how you're feeling. Again repeat the cycle. Repeat the cycle till you feel better. Okay. So you have to give yourself the reminders that emotions are like waves. Okay, they are very strong, they're very powerful. The best thing is they pass. They don't stay. How strong the emotion you might feel, but it is a cycle and the waves do not stay. It goes, they go. Sorry. So you have to surf your emotions with mindfulness, where you watch your breath and notice your thoughts without judgment. Okay, this is the thought. Fine, no problem. Now, what all you can do for self-care? Eating healthy meals, 7 hours of sleep, drink fresh water, get fresh air, practice mindfulness, write down 3 things you're grateful for. So practicing gratitude, of course, brushing our teeth, having a warm shower, making our bed, reading a book, listen to the music, spending time with friends, decluttering a small space. Okay? Decluttering a small space. Have a social media detox, ask for a hug, spend time with family, do some hobby, write in your journal, say 5 things you love about yourself. Okay? Take a minute to say these 5 things right now. Okay, I'm also doing the same. Yes, done. Okay, so do some exercise, wash your hair, make a cup of tea, do another, do nothing but just enjoy the peace. Okay, try something new, do some coloring, okay, and make your favorite food. So I'm gonna make today moong dal ka chilla that I love. Now, how do you challenge your negative thoughts? Is it assumptions? Is there any other way to look? Are there any other possible outcomes? Is there any evidence for the worry? What advice would I, this we did, it's been repeated. Okay, what advice would I give to my friend? Is this worry in or out of my control, right? So if I'm worrying, can I control that, the situation? If not, then nothing would change. So why to worry? We might feel memory issues. We might feel that we are avoided. We might have headache. We might have insomnia. We want validation. We are procrastinating things, delaying them. We have rapid heartbeat. We have lack of patience. We have overthinking, sweating, stomach issues, and constant worrying. So, mental exercise, name everything about your family members, including their age, hair, eyes, hobbies, work, interest, and anything else. Okay. Instead of this, you can try any other thing also as a mental exercise, any mental exercise. Okay. Here you are talking about your family members. What is the age? Just think. And about their physical looks, their hobbies, their work, their interests. Okay. Grounding technique, again, 5 things we can see, 2 things we can touch, 3 things we can hear, 4 things. Anyway, You can just keep changing. 4 things you can smell, 1 thing you can taste. So you can just change this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 as you like. This is grounding technique. So my anxiety does not define me for sure. So this feeling will pass. My anxiety does not define me. I'm safe and I'll be okay. Not all thoughts are true facts. I can cope up. I'm strong. And just keep breathing. Okay, find the letters in your name. Start with the first letter. Look around the room and find as many items. This is again a memory game. As you can start with that letter, repeat with all the letters in your name. Okay. Now, things that can trigger your trauma. It can be sounds. Sometimes we don't like sounds, right? Certain particular music or sounds. Or we don't like being around people that link to or have similarities related to our trauma. We might have certain memories or thoughts that can bring back old trauma situations, same living in situation that makes you feel unsafe. Feelings, just feeling pain unrelated to your trauma can be enough to trigger your trauma. Okay. So your feelings can be painful, right? So that can trigger certain smells, maybe some places related to the where the trauma took place, or maybe the death of anybody, or it can be any social medium. Now, I can be calmer. How I can be calm? Can you explain how you're feeling? Ask yourself, what am I upset about? Is this a big or little problem? Listen to your body. What are you feeling? Make a list of all the things that make you happy. That's very important. Just for a minute, focus. What makes you happy? I'm thinking in my mind, what makes me happy? Yes, I know. Everyone gets upset or worried from time to time, and that is okay. Okay, so you don't have to be, create a perfect surrounding around. Okay, if somebody is upset, okay. If somebody is worried, okay. It happens from time to time, right? That's okay. Remember how you overcame this feeling last time. So you're capable. Now, if your trauma is, it starts with anxiety, then you have sleep deprivation, then you have stress, overwhelming feeling, feel hurt, you feel bored, you feel lonely, you have shame, guilt, you are critical towards yourself. So you face criticism, maybe from others as well, resentment, rejection, unprocessed trauma, grief, and loss. So you can say that all of this make a pyramid of anxiety. So having all of these builds up the pyramid of anxiety. So if your trauma is unprocessed, you feel rejected, grief and loss, and you have all these things. Then from this generates, like if you're rejected or you are at some grief or loss, you feel shame, guilt, resentment, criticism, and then you feel hurt, you feel boredom, you feel lonely, and then you are stressed, overwhelmed, sleep deprived, and then that brings the anxiety. The power of yet. Stick to this word, yet. I can do it. Yet I will try. I don't understand this. Yet I will try. I'm not good at this. Yet I will try. Believe in the power of yet. Okay. I don't get it. Yet I will try. This doesn't make sense. Yet I will try. It doesn't work. Yet I'll try. You can use any other sentence after yet. Okay. So upward spiral where you learn from each relapse. Okay. So let's start with maintenance. I'm able to successfully avoid any temptation to return to my bad habit. Okay. This is called maintenance. Okay. Then I've fallen back into old habits. Maybe you relapse, means you are trying, but maybe you came across relapse. So you have fallen back into your old habit and the cycle begins again. Now you acknowledge that there's a problem, but I'm not ready to make a change. That can be a contemplation when you're not ready to change. But then you have to do the preparation. I have a commitment to change. What can I do? And after preparation, you'll come to the action. I'm actively involved in taking steps to change my behavior by using a variety of different techniques. And so you are able to maintain, successfully avoid any temptation to return to any bad habit. Again, you might have the relapse. Again, you might have contemplation. Again, you might have to prepare again. Again, you might have to take the action again. And again, you might reach maintenance. But this is, if from every relapse, you're learning something. If you take this relapse as a learning phase, okay? So you are taking the learning, and definitely, gradually, you will achieve what you want. Again, grounding techniques. So you can name some movies, okay? Foods, countries, singers, colors, TV shows, sports, vegetables, shapes. And see, if it's difficult, take the help of Google. Just give the names to your minds. That makes you feel grounded. Feel uh, means breaking the chain of overthinking. That's why we do this grounding technique. So that, yes, mental health matters. So if you understand your anxiety cycle, you get the trigger, you constantly scan for the danger, you avoid those places and things. And there's a short-term release of the anxiety because you have avoided those situations because you had scanned the danger. But anxiety grows into something long-term, and then again you get the trigger. So this is the cycle. Now, how can you reverse this cycle? Confront fearful situation. Don't avoid them. Anxiety levels will increase in the short term. Now, coping skills will help manage the anxiety. Experience will increase your belief that you are capable, and then you confront fearful situations. This is how you can cope up with the anxiety and reverse the cycle of anxiety. So you need to understand the cycle in order to break the cycle. And once you understand this cycle, then you can come to this cycle where you're capable of confronting your fears and breaking your anxious cycle. Now, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. First, what we need is physiologically, you are comfortable when you have good water to drink, good sleep, food, shelter, clothes, and air. Then you need the basic needs, which is your safety. You need a safe and security for your body, your health, your family, your resources, and your property. These are the basic needs. Fortunately, we all have these basic needs. Okay. Then you start. If you don't have these things, you'll not think of anything above. First thing, if you're hungry, you will not think anything else. If you are not thirsty, if you don't have a shelter, you cannot think of safety of your body, health. So you have to be grateful that, okay, I have this, that's why I'm thinking about this. And once you're safe at your family, resources, property, and then you start seeking for love, belongingness, acceptance, connections, relations, and love. But we are greedy. So once we get that, we want more. And now we have our esteem. So you want yourself to be seen. You want respect, self-esteem, to feel confident. So that's your psychological need, okay? Not physiological, psychological needs. And then you start self-actualization that I am me. See, that is self-attachment, where you have fulfillment, morality, and creativity. That comes with self-actualization. Okay, this is me. Once you have this self-actualization, this is me, you work on morality, fulfillment, and creativity. Happy body. So the happy chemicals, dopamine. So happiness is not something materialistic because these hormones will release, even if it's not about money or these rich possessions. Okay. So if you complete any task, now this task can be just, I want to declutter this table of mine. I did it. Dopamine. I got the dopamine. So just think that dopamine is your money. So you do a task, you get money. Because money, we think brings happiness, but actually, we all are not working for money. We are all are working for this dopamine. So eat healthy food. If you take care, uh, if you do self care, if you celebrate small wins, if you achieve goals, your body secretes happy chemical. Okay, happy hormone. Then comes love hormone, which is when we play with our pets, get physical affection, we give compliment, we do something for others, and we hug our family. Then serotonin is your mood stabilizer. So when you meditate, when you do swimming, any physical exercise, or walking in nature, or when you are in sun, and you do mindfulness activities, serotonin is released. Then endorphin. So endorphin, you have that's a painkiller. So you laugh aloud, you watch a funny movie, eat dark chocolate, essentially some oils and exercise. They give you this happy hormone endorphin. So now we move to the check-in. How you're feeling? Okay. Taking 5 deep breaths. Check in with our body and mind. How you're feeling today? Thank you. Okay. Affirm that we have already done. Name what you need in order to make yourself feel better. Done. Now talk about the comfort zone. We feel safe and in control. That's your comfort zone. What you do is familiar and routine based. That's your comfort zone. Okay. There's nothing new. I do it daily. That's my comfort zone. I feel safe. Then you have the fear zone. You don't have the confidence. You're afraid of the failure. And something unknown, the fear that stops us to change. Then comes learning zone. Now, if you cross the fear zone, you will move to the learning zone. So you'll have more confidence, you will handle new challenges, you will have new skill sets, and you allow yourself to be curious to stretch your abilities. Okay? Now you are more curious to stretch your abilities, to know more about your abilities so that you are in the learning zone. And then you move to the growth zone where you have a bigger purpose in life, you overcome objectives, you set new goals for yourself, and you live out your dreams. So growth will allow you to be a better version of yourself. That's why we have to move out of the comfort zone, cross the fear zone, go into the learning zone, and then reach the growth zone. How beautiful. And you can always relate it with that tree, which is inside as a seed, comes out as a sapling, plant, and then becomes the tree to bear fruits and shade, right? So it's okay to need help. It's okay to be different. It's okay to have feelings. It's okay to be yourself. It's okay to talk to someone. It's okay not to be okay. So mindful minute. Inhale for 5 seconds. Exhale for 5 seconds. Hold for 5 seconds. Okay. Again, inhale. Okay. So this was coping with anxiety. We had good 3 days enough for this, but I really loved it, and I hope you also loved it. And today is Sunday. If you have any doubts, you can ping me and we can discuss whatever we have gone through. And this is I feel this as a beautiful journey, and I'm sure that when we'll finish all the 10 modules, we'll be positive, we'll be more positive, and we'll be more inclined towards our growth, crossing out our fears. So, wish you good luck. Have a nice day. Enjoy. Bye bye.